Now I'm going to combine all these because there's lots of little pieces here, so now I need to combine them all together. So I'm going to touch combine patterns. So it's going to go here. I want it starts with E, so I'm going to swap the start end point. This is the next one. Oh, let's go back. That's the first one. Continue. This is the second one. Two ends together, so I need to swap the start end points there. Continue. Okay, now I'm going to zoom in. That's the next one. Again, I need to swap the start end points. I can see a bright pink line, which means I need to swap the start end points, so that's what I'm going to do. Continue. Swap. Continue. Swap. Continue. Swap. Continue. Now I'm going to pan over a bit. Swap. Continue. Let's zoom out a little. Okay. And I have to turn the zoom off before I can do any more. This one. Swap. Continue. This one. No pink line there, so that's the right way around. Continue. Swap. Continue. Swap. Continue. Swap. Continue. Swap. Continue. Swap. Continue. And I'm finished. So now let's see how this joins on. So now I'm just going to copy the pattern and I'm going to move it over here. Okay. Let's pan. Now you see that doesn't work at all, so I need to cut out bits and alter bits at the end here. So let's see, let's turn the zoom off. Zoom off, let's move this a bit. Okay, I can see what I can do now. If I alter this, alter the curve here and add a bit in, then it'll make a nice join. So let's go back to, I'm finished modifying pattern. I'm going to find split again, split. Again, zoom in here. And I want to split, let's see, I'll split here. And I'll split here. Now let's see, modify pattern. This one. Let's see what happens when I stretch. Anchor that, stretch this. No, that's not going to work. Maybe if I just do this, that'll be okay. Now let's see about this part here. Let's see. Maybe if I split again. Split here. And I'm going to delete this part. Now I'm going to modify this part. Just stretch it there. Oh, that looks good. Let's go finished. Let's do finished. I'm not going to combine yet. Okay, that looks good. Now remember, I altered both ends of this, so I need to alter this end the same as that. So let's just do combine, and we'll do combine this, and then that part. Let's zoom in. Zoom in is so helpful. That part, continue, finished. Okay, I didn't combine it with this because I don't want that, and I'm going to delete that right now. Yep. Okay. So now I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to put the copy right on. Let me see. I need to move it over so I get that end chopped off properly. Okay, let's zoom in right here. Let's move it a bit. Move. Okay, finished. Now I'm going to split there. Split. Zoom in. Split right here. bit. Okay, delete this part. Finished. Let's go back here now. Let's modify pattern. This one. Let's move it. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so now I'm going to delete this one. Delete that one. Okay. Now this one I need to make sure that the start point and the end point are on the same horizontal line. So I'm going to modify pattern. That's the pattern I want to modify. I'm going to move it up here. I'm going to turn on my grid, and it's green because the snap is on, which is what I want. So I'm going to move the pattern so the start point snaps to one of the grid intersections. So I'm going to stretch now, anchor that point, and I'm going to grab the end point and bring it down onto the same horizontal line, like that. Finished. And now I'm going to save it, oriented like that. Save a pattern from the quilt. That's the pattern. Continue. Tool, border. I'm going to put it in Dave Hudson because it's one of his patterns. There. And now, let's see, add edit pattern. Let's do copy pattern. Let's move it over. Hey, that looks pretty good. Copy pattern. Move it over. Finished. Yeah, that makes a pretty good border pattern. You could use it as a panto too, but for a border that's pretty good. So that's how you do it. You need to remember to make sure the start and end points are on the same horizontal line or same plane before you save it, because then when you call it up, if you call it up as a panto or as a line pattern, it'll connect up properly. So that's just how you can modify patterns, and it doesn't take many minutes to do. So, yeah, right.